In almost every single one of my videos, I speak about the importance of sealing your nervous system, your chakras, your auric field, so you can keep entities and parasites out. And my number one question I always get is how? Unfortunately, it's not as simple as ABC, but that's why I wrote Energy Theft, because I meticulously break down exactly why, how, and how to remove your blockages. So let's get a little more into it. So before you can understand exactly how to seal your field, you need to understand why. Why are there blockages happening in the first place? Getting to that key trauma root is how you heal. So let's talk about it. Blockages are not random. They're formed when unprocessed emotion, suppressed truth, or fractured spiritual experiences are stored in the energy field without being metabolized. This means when you suppress a feeling, such as rage, grief, desire, or fear, that energy doesn't just vanish, it reroutes and calcifies. When you betray your truth just to stay in a relationship, a family system, or a job, that discord imprints in your field as congestion. When you're spiritually manipulated, told what to believe, how to behave, or who to follow, your energetic sovereignty is breached. This trauma, emotional, spiritual, and relational, creates a residue in your field, one that tangles, slows, and reverses your own current. These blockages don't just live in your mind, they anchor into your body. And this is so important. It's why physical illnesses, mental issues, almost anything you can think of, it's all due to constricted energy. The heart may constrict from unresolved loss, the solar plexus may shut down after long-term people-pleasing, and the root may become distorted by childhood trauma or financial insecurity. So how does this trauma get imprinted? Every unresolved moment leaves a code. This is called an energetic signature. If something is never processed, it embeds itself into the layers of your field and begins sending signals, consciously or not, on loop. The body speaks it through symptoms, the emotions replay it through triggers, the nervous system rehearses it through anticipation, the energy field broadcasts it until it's cleared. This is how you attract people who match your wounds rather than your will. As far as what a block physically looks like in your energy field, because it's not abstract, it can look like a dense, darkened spot within the chakra system, a torn or frayed section in your auric field, crystalline clumps around trauma sites, especially around the throat, womb, and spine, feedback loops, one thought or fear that plays on repeat, an inverted chakra spin or slow vortex rotation. On a psychic level, it may feel like a dead zone in your body, places where breath, emotion, or sensation feels cut off. Many intuitive souls are very good at being able to feel and recognize where inside their system they're carrying a blockage. This can look like repeating behavioral loops you cannot break, a mismatch between what you want and what actually shows up, emotional volatility or numbness, chronic fatigue or mental fog, intrusive thoughts that do not feel like yours, or a freeze response when you try to move forward. You may say things like, I know better, but I still go back. I don't feel like myself anymore. No matter how much healing I do, something is stuck. That something is the block, and the block always has a root. So what happens if you don't clear it? If blocks are not addressed, they calcify and become entangled with your identity. Your field may develop leaky boundaries, where your energy bleeds out and others bleeds in. Loops, where you keep meeting the same soul in different bodies or chasing the same lesson in new disguises. Fragmentation, where part of your energy body freezes at the point of trauma. Mimicry patterns, where entities or attachments imitate your true desires to keep you stuck. Misalignment, where your outer reality no longer reflects your inner knowing. This is not just spiritual delay, it's systemic. You're in an energetic feedback trap, until you clear it. If you want to know precisely where the blockages live in your body, why they got there, why the chakra system even got split by the archons in the first place, all of that is in here. Now, I love free content. I will keep making videos. I'll break down the chakras one by one. But if you want to deep dive, get your nervous system sealed tonight, now, or start on a progressive path, this has the invocations and energy work you can implement. So stay tuned for more. Like I said, energy theft is probably the most powerful thing I've dropped to date. It's just so in depth, and I really wish that I had some sort of guide when I didn't know what was going on inside my body. Let me know if you guys have any questions.
Looks like you forgot. Once again, how powerful you are.